Well, my name is Dave Weber. I'm representing the Utah Foot Zone Association, and we are doing a series of interviews to introduce you to our speakers at the 2024 Utah Foot Zone Conference. So I would like to introduce you to Sharik Peck. He's the owner and founder of Rezzimax, and he's going to be one of our exciting speakers next month in October. So Sharik, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you coming from? Why should people participate in the class and see what you have to offer?
Oh, that sounds great. Thank you, Dave. Very excited to be joining the Utah Foot Zoning Association group, a lively and excellent group of practitioners that does everything from the feet. So excited about the work that you guys do. My work, I'm a physical therapist by profession, but I'm also the inventor of the Rezzimax tools and techniques, and we have spent a lot of time in the last few years honing different treatments that can support our foot zone practitioners and help them with vagus nerve activation, help them to be able to speed up the healing process for your clients. And I think, Dave, you're probably one of them that's been to more of my courses than any other foot zone practitioners at this point. You probably have the ability to tell your fellow practitioners what some of these new things are and how that might help them in practice. But we're excited to share. We're very excited to share the things that we've learned.
Yes, I am definitely excited. I did not mention that in the intro, but I will be presenting with Sharik, going hand in hand, showing how you can use the Rezzimax on the feet to help with certain issues. So,
and not just on the feet,
I'm super excited. I've been using the Rezzimax for a whole over a year now. So Sharik,
I love, Dave, I
yeah,
love
please
how
continue.
you can show a person where to put it on their body to support the work that you're doing as a foot zone practitioner. You don't actually have to apply therapy on the heart, but you can use the tuner and say, just place it here, and you'll help speed up the nervous system's ability to heal. You can probably feel that instantaneously in the work that you're doing on the feet, can't you?
Yes, I can usually go over a signal spot. It's feeling unbalanced, but then a lot of the time I go back to it. It's just smooth sailing. You go through it, and the signal is really clear. It's quite an amazing thing when you apply the signals of the feet and the resonance of the Rezzimax. It is so exciting.
Dave,
So
I have a
Sharik,
question for you. Oh, sorry.
yeah, go
You
ahead.
go ahead and ask your question first.
Yeah, I was just going to ask, what are what is something else that you think your participants are going to be excited about going to your class? What are some things? What are other things that you're going to present?
In particular, we have come to understand just in the last couple of months, some of this will be new to you even, but we have come to understand how to utilize the little bite plate that we've been playing with, a little plate that you put in between your teeth, and some exercises we can do with the tongue and the eyes at the same time, through several different directions that will directly affect the feet. And you say, how? Well, it's all in cranial nerve activation. Those cranial nerves that go straight into the brainstem, straight into the parts of the nervous system, they don't have to go through the spinal cord, and yet they have the brain's full attention. And we have found some ways to be able to accentuate the work that you're doing down there from the auricular points at the ear, from the auricular points, or not the auricular points, but from the lingual points, from tongue activities and exercises and eye movements. It's going to be a fun class. Now, can I throw out another question back to you, Dave?
I'm ready.
Some of the practitioners, some of the foot zone practitioners may not know some of your own story. But would you share it just briefly here about some of the things from the stomach and abdominal region that have been affected by the feet, so that our larger audience might be able to put those two together?
Oh my goodness. So I started off with a lot of health issues, especially as a teenager. I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, and we were getting it pretty under control for a good moment there for about a year. But then things went south. I eventually had to get the majority of the large intestine removed. Um, I came across a nice lady who eventually became my wife. She introduced me to the wonderful modality of foot zoning, and here we are today, part of the board. I've been able to find a lot of amazing benefits with the foot zone to help my digestive system out. And what really was the kicker is when I applied vibrational resonance directly on my stomach, on the abdominal region. It's almost as if the power lines came back on, and the digestive system became a lot less noticeable, which is a nice thing. It's supposed to be more of a background type of event in our health, instead of, oh no, I just ate food and I can feel everything going on. So I've been able to get off of plenty of supplements, enzymes, and probiotics and things like that, and just use something that is always there. I can just apply the Rezzimax as needed, and it has completely changed my digestive system. My brain basically knows, hey, we have a bunch of guts down there. They're trying to do their job, and I've been able to notice tremendous relief with that, in conjunction with the foot zone. So that's where I'm coming from.
Isn't it so nice to have another modality? You know, I remembered something, Dave. One of the things that we have added in a lot of to help our practitioners out there is a whole huge video library. We'll show some of those things at our presentation together to help your practitioners understand how to apply the therapy when they're licensed to work on the feet, but how they can actually show a person a video or just show them an instruction sheet, and they can walk through some of the therapies themselves while your practitioners are working at the feet and doing what they're so good at.
Wow.
This
That
is
is so exciting. That is excellent. I cannot wait to see some of those videos. I use them all the time. I share them with my clients. Oh, we're really in for a treat. Well, I'd like to thank you, Sharik, for coming on with us today. Uh, we have a lot to look forward to. I love the way that you present. It makes sense. You know how to chunk it down and allow us to understand, and without all the huge alphabet of neurological lingo that many of us don't quite understand yet. But you have presented in such a way that we can get it. So thank you very much. We look forward to having you at the Utah Foot Zone Association conference.
Can't
Thank
wait to
you.
be there, and I think people from out of state ought to come, right?
Exactly. I agree with that 100%. Come on over, guys.
Sounds great. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.